Welcome back, and it's time to say hi again to Rosie Bristow from Plunket. Hi, Rosie.
Good
How
morning.
are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
It's that kind of time of year, where we're starting to think about, we're going on long journeys and family are all together in a car a lot more. So it's really important to reiterate, A, the need for car seats for a start. There's still, the odd person out there that you see with a child with no car seat.
Yes, we do. It's law here in New Zealand up until the age of 5 that they're required to be in a car seat. And it's more about the height and the weight of the child. So even there's no cut-off point at 5 years old.
It's dependent on
their height and their weight.
And of course the Ministry of Transport, is that right?
Yes.
We'll be bringing in some new legislation soon to extend that?
Yes, they are looking at extending the age up to 8 or 9 or 148 centimetres tall. And a lot of 8 and 9-year-olds are still 148 centimetres
tall. That's right.
So height of a police car.
Good to know. And I know that that's something that Plunket feels very strongly about, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, we're very passionate about our child safety, and car seats is quite a important role in the Plunket. How Plunket sees child safety. There's child safety in the home, of course, but car seat safety is quite important.
Now, if, heaven forbid, there is anyone out there watching that doesn't have a car seat that should, how do they get in touch with you, Rosie?
Okay, we have our main central area office in Twigger Street in Ettington, and we're open 5 days a week from 9 till 4:30.
And they can just
pop in and see us, and we'll certainly be able to fit them with a seat that's the right one for their child's age and height.
Fantastic. Now, speaking of making sure that they're fitting into the right seat, let's quickly talk so that we don't forget, because on Friday there's a big a check, really, isn't there, at Bush Inn?
Yes.
So that if that's something that you're concerned about, is my car seat fitting right? Is it right for the child?
Yes.
We can take our car and pass it on.
It's a free check-in clinic. We've generously donated some funds from the Lion Foundation to run these check-in clinics until March. So you'll see us out and about in Christchurch and Canterbury up until then. But we are having one at Bush Inn from 10:30 to 12:30, and it's a free car seat check-in clinic, so come along and we're quite happy to check and make sure that your car's belted in correctly and the straps are in the right position.
That's right. Yeah. Brilliant idea. So that's this Friday at Bush Inn. Now, we're talking about safety tips now for travelling with children in cars, because it is that time of year.
Yes.
Some of us embark on long journeys with children in the back seat and wonder why. But
yes, and it's like,
got to get from A to B.
Are we there yet? I mean, it's a catchphrase, isn't it, when you go out on holiday?
It is. So what are some of the things that we should be wary of?
Well, I guess most importantly, cars can get very hot. I think it's quite surprising how much they can heat up. So the first thing is never leave your child in a car seat. In the car on your own. If you can attach some shade panels to the sides of the windows, they usually keep the heat off the car seat. Lots of car seats have metal parts or plastic parts, so they can get quite hot in the summer. It's maybe a good idea to put a towel or a cloth over the seat when it's not in use, so those parts don't get...
They're in the shade, because they do get hot, don't they?
They do get hot. And especially providing plenty of cool drinks on longer journeys. Children shouldn't be in car seats for any longer than 2 hours at a time, so you need to plan those stops in your trips to perhaps get out at the playground or stop and have a drink. Yes.
What about if we're travelling with babies?
Okay, we have actually got some safety tips for travelling with children in cars.
People can pick these up, can't they?
Yes. We'll have some of these available at Plunket, and we could leave some here for you.
Absolutely, we'll have some at reception.
Just things to do. There's different things you can do with a baby as opposed to a toddler or older children. Take lots of books. The average attention span of a child is 15 minutes.
It's not long.
An hour if you're lucky. So things like peekaboo games, or you could have a treasure bag that's got little toys and snacks. You could wrap them up so that they can unwrap them and play with them. There's a thing called a treasure bottle, which is actually, you fill it with rice or bird seed, and inside that you can add bits of Lego or pasta or nuts or bolts, so that as they shake it, the toys are turning over within the rice and the pasta, so that can often keep them amused. Good to take your favourite toy, because if they can play with it at home for a long time, they're probably quite happy to play with it in the car as well.
So when your child is saying to you, I want to take my toy, you're like, I don't have room in the car, just take it because it will do the trick.
It's a good idea.
And also, this is fantastic, isn't it, Rosie?
Yes.
Now, these clip on the back, I hope that you can see this, they clip on the back of your car, and as you can see, they've got all pockets there where we can put in the pencils, the colouring in books, the drink bottle, some snacks.
Yes.
And you're not, Mum's not constantly going from the back seat to the front seat.
So we've got one of these to give away. I mean, perhaps we could leave it here. Someone could come in this morning and say they've seen the show and pick it up.
Fantastic. All right, that sounds like a great idea. So if you are passing by CTV, pop in and you might just be able to take this and put it on the back of your car seat. Thank you very much, Rosie.
That's okay.
What a fantastic idea. Are these available to purchase?
No,
okay.
no.
Just a special.
Just a special.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, Rosie.
Okay.
Some wonderful information there. Remember, do be safe when you're out and about travelling with your children these festive holidays. Plunket line is 0800 933 922 and the website for more details is plunket.org.nz.